Welcome back to Control Your Money, the channel that helps you take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Today, we're going to talk about budgeting, and specifically, we're going to introduce you to the 50-30-20 plan. A simple and effective way to budget your money. Now, I know what you're thinking. Budgeting sounds boring, right? But trust me, it doesn't have to be. In fact, budgeting can be exciting and empowering. When you have a plan for your money, you can make it work for you, instead of the other way around. So, let's get started. First things first, let's talk about the 50-30-20 plan. This is a budgeting method that allocates your income into three categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Let's break it down. The first column is for your needs. These are the essential expenses that you can't live without, like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. These expenses should take up no more than 50% of your income. Now, the second column is for your wants. These are the non-essential expenses that make life enjoyable, like dining out, entertainment, travel, and shopping. These expenses should take up no more than 30% of your income. Finally, the third column is for your savings and debt repayment. This is where you allocate 20% of your income to build an emergency fund, pay off debt, and save for your long-term goals, like retirement or a down payment on a house. So, there you have it, the 50-30-20 plan. Now, let's talk about how to put this plan into action. Step 1. Calculate your income. Before you can start budgeting, you need to know how much money you have coming in each month. This includes your salary, any side hustle income, and any other sources of income. Step 2. Determine your needs. This is the first column on our whiteboard. Start by listing all of your essential expenses, like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. Add up the total and make sure it doesn't exceed 50% of your income. Step 3. Determine your wants. This is the second column on our whiteboard. Make a list of all the non-essential expenses you enjoy, like dining out, entertainment, travel, and shopping. Add up the total and make sure it doesn't exceed 30% of your income. Step 4. Determine your savings and debt repayment. This is the third column on our whiteboard. Allocate 20% of your income to build an emergency fund, pay off debt, and save for your long-term goals. Step 5. Track your spending. Once you have your budget set up, it's time to start tracking your spending. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to keep track of where your money is going. This will help you stay on track and make adjustments as needed. So, there you have it, the 50-30-20 plan in action. But why is this plan so effective? Let's take a closer look. When you allocate 50% of your income to needs, you're ensuring that you have enough money to cover your essential expenses. This gives you peace of mind and helps you avoid financial stress. When you allocate 30% of your income to wants, you're giving yourself permission to enjoy life and have fun. This is important for your overall well-being and happiness. And when you allocate 20% of your income to savings and debt repayment, you're setting yourself up for financial success in the long term. You're building an emergency fund, paying off debt, and saving for your future goals. By using the 50-30-20 plan, you're creating a balanced and sustainable financial plan. You're not sacrificing your wants for your needs, and you're not neglecting your future for your present. You're finding a happy medium that allows you to live your best life while also securing your financial future. Now, let's talk about some tips for successfully implementing the 50-30-20 plan. Tip number 1. Be realistic. When you're setting up your budget, make sure you're being realistic about your expenses and your income. Don't underestimate your expenses or overestimate your income. Tip number 2. Be flexible. Your budget is not set in stone. Life happens, and sometimes you need to make adjustments. Be flexible and make changes as needed. Tip number 3. Be disciplined. Stick to your budget as much as possible. Avoid overspending in your wants category and make sure you're consistently saving and paying off debt. Tip number 4. Be patient. Achieving financial success takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results right away. Keep working at it, and you'll eventually reach your goals. And there you have it, the 50-30-20 plan and some tips for successfully implementing it. Remember, budgeting doesn't have to be boring or stressful. When you have a plan for your money, you can take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Control Your Money for more tips and tricks on how to take control of your finances. See you next time.